Checking in that audio level, seeing what we got going on here. All beats provided, as always, by the good folks at Bethesda once we're in the game, and of course, in your introduction, they are provided by the wonderful, the amazing, the awesome Stephen Ignoramus. Everybody go over there and check his stuff out. His stuff is linked in the description below. Go check his show out. He does it every day, so if you miss one, you're going to find another one. Hey everybody, especially those who are checking back with the replay that's coming up here. Looks like we didn't have a lot populating in here, but we're getting to that point before Christmas that I'm hoping that people are spending some time with their family and maybe catching up on the work that they have to do. I know that I just finished out Ed's World for the year 2019. I had a great guest named Ben, and he is the Common Sense American podcaster. And we had some good common sense political analysis. Make sure you go over there on the main channels and check that out on demand, or you can check that over on the audio platforms as well. We love to have you. We love to have the downloads. And all the information you need is going to be linked down in the description below. You can find show notes and announcements on Twitter, on Facebook, where we are broadcasting as well. We are feeding this live to Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Twitch, and DLive. Thanks everybody for stopping in and checking us out live, and I am going to start putting the gaming streams over on BitChute as well, because we don't know what's going to happen with YouTube coming up, and we do need to have a reliable place to have everything back archived and on demand. So make sure you subscribe to my BitChute channel and go over there and check that out over there as well. we would hate to have YouTube become the next Netflix and all of our stuff be lost. So we are starting to migrate everything over there. But we're not here to listen to me talk. We're here to play video games. So let's go ahead and get the scene set, and we're going to go ahead and get started on this. Get the chat up there so when people start streaming in, I can talk to them here, and here we go. There it goes. I was about to say it'd be kind of nice if everything kicked back over, but I know sometimes that is a bit of a stretch. Alright, where last we left off, once we were in here, we had just hit level 10, which means that we were at the recommended place that we want to play Honest Hearts from. So we're going to go ahead and go and play Honest Hearts. So let's get right to it. I made an executive decision while we were doing this, and that is the fact that I am not going to go directly to Honest Hearts. We're going to go do Boulder City, just because I think that's going to be the best course of action here. I actually do want to go and check on the stream, so let's get that going up here. I've got a tablet sitting here next to me so we can monitor what's going on, and if for whatever reason it does happen that I start to glitch out or I start to drop frames, I can see it there, and then we can make corrections for it, because usually I've got the chat sitting over the announcement bar on Streamlabs, and I can't do anything about it from there because I can't see it. Alright, so let's get the hell out of here. There's the other bright dude. What's going to blow about this the most is the fact that this is going to be the family-friendly gaming that YouTube wants to promote algorithmically, and yet I'm going to still get algorithmically demoted on this because I say naughty words when I'm in my stream, and of course I say a lot of wrong things when I'm talking politics here. So we're going to see if maybe we can get over some of this algorithmic demotion. That's part of the reason we're doing this right now, and the other part of the reason, of course, is the fact that I love to play video games. So I love to play video games, and you know, rather than just taking the time and doing it by myself, you know, invite you guys in. Hey, there's that ghoul that we killed earlier when we blew up the car and didn't clean out his stuff from. But we're also gonna piece on out of here. No reason for us to walk the whole way, and we are going to be zipping across the map, so. But there's a doctor over here. We're going to go ahead and hit this, kill this radiation. I think she's over here. Yep, there she is.
What can I do for you?
Well, I'd like you to heal my radiation, but can you heal my radiation?
Are you sure? You won't be able to read in the dark as well.
That's cute. Here's your 100 caps.
Okay.
Just do it.
And remember, if this doesn't help, try taking a bath in tomato juice.
I don't know what tomato juice is going to do about it, but alright. Because I ran out of Radaway. But what'll be nice is once we go to Honest Hearts, we're actually going to have some homeopathic stuff that we can work with, and that'll actually do a lot better than just having constant Radaway around. But Of course, we're also going to want to have Radaway around. So, we are going across the map to here. But we're going to start by going not to Helios one. No, we got to talk to Manny. That's what we have to do first. Because Manny's the one that's going to give us the map marker for Boulder City. Yeah, I went through and I thought about this for a while, and I did think about just beelining straight to Honest Hearts as soon as we popped in, but if I guess the way that I look at it right now, if I decide that I want to just go through and beeline the
You have any luck with the ghouls? I'm counting on you.
we're gonna kill the volume on the monitor. The ghouls are no longer a problem at RepCon.
Really? Unbelievable, man. I knew that wasn't gonna be easy. But I had a good feeling about you. You look like you've been through a lot.
Oh, I've been through a lot. Now about the man I'm looking for.
Okay, I'll tell you everything I know, like I promised. The guy you're looking for, Benny, he was traveling with some members from my old gang. They were going to Boulder City.
Any idea why they went that way?
No clue. I know Benny hadn't paid up yet. Maybe that was where they were supposed to get square.
Where is Boulder City?
It's straight up Route 93 from here. Just keep following the road north.
That's all I needed to know.
Hope that helps. I
I
owed you.
hope so too. And we've already exhausted
Yeah,
dialogue
see ya.
options for him. And now I am idolized in Novak, which will be good. So, if I decide to nuke both of the locations at the end of Lonesome Road, because I'm pretty much with level recommendations and everything, I'm just gonna do one DLC right after another. That's pretty much how I played it the last time I played through this when I was playing by myself, and that's what I'm gonna do here again. So, I want to be as close to the part of the main quest where they reset your karma with everything before I go into the DLC, and this is going to be the last step. So if I go nuke the NCR, I can go into Vegas and then my karma will be reset for them. And we'll see why that does that later on in the game, like in a few weeks when we actually get to that point. But for now, we're going to beeline. Let's change our quest. We're going to beeline out to Boulder City. There's Helios 1. We're going to have some fun there later. There's a car. But that's already been blown up, so... It did take some of the fun out of that when they started doing that, just blowing all the cars as soon as, Oh, and we've got something aggro. Never mind. Never mind, we're not going over there. Not yet. Not at this level. Trust me, we're going to see enough of what's over there in the upcoming DLC that we don't need to go and do it now. There's some more aggro in front of us. Mostly from the dry lake basin over there. We are gonna have to take care of these buck sticks. Well, that's too bad. I was hoping to get a clean run up there, but such is life. Take your stuff. Yeah, you won't need to worry about being hooked on drugs anymore. Take your stuff. You can keep that though. Your stuff. And your drugs. And your turpentine. Actually, let's go get rid of that turpentine. Those. We don't need those either. We're gonna go sell those. 6 pounds. I wonder I can't carry anything. So we'll use that to repair that. Which is going to take most of the weight back out of us. Go ahead and repair up the SMG. I put the other SMG in storage because I wasn't using it. See, that's got 8. That's got a 13 damage. We'll go ahead and use that for a little while. I think that's what we're going to carry into the DLC. I think that's going to be the best idea. But what we're also going to do is we're going to start outfitting the companions.
Fine by me.
So why don't you... Why don't you take this? Do I have anything else I want to give you? I'm going to give you this too. Then we'll go ahead and give him some ammo. That frees up a bunch of weight for us. So, since we're not using anything 9mm right now, we'll go ahead and give that to Boone. And he'll go and equip the armor and throw on the SMG. And of course he's going to use that first, because why bother using his own ammo when he can use mine? Fucking mook. Once again, something around back there that we don't want to fuck with. But we can come into this convenience store. I don't remember being able to do this before. We'll go ahead and check this out. Because why not? And grab some sarsaparilla. Nothing in there. Grab one of those. 2 of those, actually. Which are handy to have later on. Especially since I don't intend on putting a bunch of points into sneak. Those will be handy to keep around. Oh, there's another sarsaparilla. One of those star bottle caps. 2 of the star bottle. Jesus, they're generous to me today. Otherwise, there's some random food in here. We can get yeast. More caps. Some pre-war money and yet some more caps. And ammo. Ammo is something we're always going to want in this. An extra stim pack. And an extra Nuka-Cola. And nothing else that I want right now. So we'll keep heading up now to Boulder City and away we'll go. Yeah, this, that whole area is overrun by ants. But once again, we're beelining it right now, so we're not going to mess with that too much. There is a gentleman here, though. We could steal his guitar. But we wouldn't do that. We're nice people. I don't know where the dude is. There's usually a dude that goes with that guitar, but I don't know where he's at. But there's a neutral blip over here, so there's a couple of them. There he is.
Howdy, little lady.
What's your story, stranger?
My story's a long one, friend, and I can't say as it's all that interesting.
Nevertheless, I'm interested.
Well, I was born in a little town out Montana way. Me and Ma didn't have much, ever since my pa up and left.
Your father abandoned you?
That he did. Never did know why. Ma always said he was a real mysterious fella, even when he was with her. Like he was a stranger sometimes.
Sounds like you miss him. Is that why you're out here wandering?
Maybe. Maybe I just never felt like I belonged back home.
Must have been hard growing up without a father.
It sure wasn't easy. Ma worked her fingers to the bone to make sure we had enough to survive. And I worked the coal mines from when I was 15. After Ma died, I guess I wanted to find my pa and get some answers from him. Been out here looking ever since. But he ain't an easy man to find.
And what will you do when you find him?
Can't say as I really know. Maybe I'll just ask him why. Maybe I'll punch him right in the mouth. Hell, the more I talk about it, the more the whole damn thing sounds like a dumb idea.
Sounds like you should move on. Settle down, maybe.
Maybe I should. Don't suppose you know any place a fella with a guitar might find a job, huh?
Can't say I do. Sorry.
Ah, well, it was worth a shot.
It's a mighty fine guitar you got there.
Oh, this old thing? Why, thanks, friend. This here guitar is just about the only thing my daddy left me.
Have you been playing long?
Just about my whole life. Ever since my daddy left Ma and me and went off to roam the wastes.
Goodbye.
So long, friend.
Now there's talk that that is the Lone Wanderer from Fallout 3, but the timelines do not match for that, so I don't know why they keep saying that. But we are headed... Can we get around this way, or do I gotta go around? I think I gotta go around. But I see some neutral blips there. And that's part of the reason that I wanted to do this now, because if we decide to go and blow up the divide, then those are not going to be neutral blips. There's going to be red blips. And a bunch of angry government workers are going to be shooting at us. But we are going to grab this white horse nettle. And we'll see why in a little bit. We're actually going to grab as much vegetation out of Honest Hearts as we can, too. Ah, that NCR music is playing. Take care of the crow. Be sure of your target and what's beyond it. These fuckers will start shooting. So,
You
Private
here to pay your
Kowalski,
respects too?
what is this memorial?
It commemorates the Battle of Hoover Dam. The Rangers lured the best of Caesar's Legion into Boulder City and blew the whole town up. The NCR still lost a bunch of troops in the fighting, though. My older brother sacrificed himself, so they could evacuate some of the wounded.
I am sorry to hear that.
Don't worry about it.
Where are you normally stationed?
Camp McCarran, but I'm on leave at the moment, heading back to California to see my folks. I'm supposed to join up with a caravan that's heading that way up at the 188, but they're not due to arrive for a while yet.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Alright. Oh, I got an SMG, that's why. Had double shots that went with that. So, there's some wildlife over there. But we're not going to screw with that right now. Essentially, we're going to take care of this, side quest and head up to Honest Hearts. And we got plenty into speech, so this should be a breeze. Alright.
We've got a situation with some great cons right now. The brass at McCarran has ordered me to lock down the ruins until it's been resolved.
What's going on with the Great Khans?
One of my patrols was on its way back from Novak when it came under fire from the Great Khans. They radioed for reinforcements, but instead of waiting for us, they chased the Khans into the ruins where they were caught in a crossfire. No deaths, but not all the squad got out. The Khans have Private Ackerman and Private Gilbert as hostages.
The Great Khans might have something of mine. A platinum chip, perhaps.
Once the Great Khans have been killed or captured, you're welcome to retrieve any property they've taken from you.
I may be able to negotiate a deal with the Great Khans.
Normally I'd turn you down since I have no idea who you are. But considering that the hostages are as good as dead when we attack... Alright. I'm going to give you a chance to talk to the Great Khans. Their leader is a man named Jessup. If we hear shooting, we'll be coming in. But it'll probably be too late for you.
I understand.
Good luck.
Alright, so let's head on in. Open the door to Boulder City Ruins. Well, everyone's on edge. But we're just gonna walk in. Like we own the place. So what happened here essentially is that the Caesar's Legion knew that this was a... Was it Caesar's Legion? I don't remember which side did it. Yeah, it was the Legion came through and nuked this town with some mini nuke that they got their hands on to try and take down the NCR squadron that was sitting here. So we've got an unnamed Great Khan here, sitting here waiting for us, but we'll go into the hideout.
What the hell? You're that courier Benny wasted back in Good Springs. You're supposed to be dead.
Well, I'm not, and I believe you have something of mine.
Yeah, about that.
Where's the platinum chip?
Don't have it. Benny stole it right before he stabbed us in the back. He's probably back at the strip by now, laughing at me.
Let's talk about settling things between you and the NCR.
What's to negotiate? The NCR backs off, we walk out of here, nobody gets hurt.
Free the hostages now, and I'll have the NCR escort you out of their territory.
I can't believe I'm doing this. But alright, the hostages can go. The NCR had better keep their end of the deal, though. Here, a souvenir for you. It's Benny's lighter. Shove it up his ass when you catch up with him.
I want some more answers.
Yeah? On what?
What can you tell me about Benny?
He's one of the chairmen, big shots that run the Tops Casino in New Vegas. A friend from the city contacted me with info on a big job. I should have known that the caps were too good to be true, but there was still no way I could pass up the chance.
What do you know about this platinum chip?
It's just a big fancy poker chip as far as I know. Don't know why anyone would make one out of platinum, though.
Why did Benny betray you?
He's a snake, that's why. He owed us the rest of the pay for the job, so maybe he didn't want to pay up.
Never mind, let's talk about something else.
Fine.
Why don't you just shoot your way out of here?
I'm not afraid of a gunfight. I'd rather get back to Red Rock without a few extra holes in me if I can help it.
Goodbye.
Yeah, go on.
Alright. So everything in here is set to own, so... And they've all got guns, so we'll go ahead and head on out. As the hostages go running. Back out the junk door. Yeah, those guys ain't wasting any time.
I'm
See
glad
what
you were able to
Monroe's
get my
gotta say.
people freed, but there's a new problem. I just got orders to take out the Great Khans, hostages or not.
Great Khans let the hostages go in exchange for their own freedom.
My hands are tied. I can't go against orders, can I?
If you have any integrity, then you'll honor the deal that I just
You're
got
right.
done making for you.
Great Khans are free to go.
And that gives us good karma with the NCR. Which we like to have going into the end of the game. I'm one of those asshole libertarians that uses the federal government to get the ends that I want and then turn around and stab them in the back. But it is going to be a long time before we have to talk about that. But we also got good karma with the Great Khans, and that's going to help coming down the road. So we're going to run back into here because there's a couple things I know I can loot. That'll be helpful. Not that we really need anything right now.
Evening.
But I also know I won't come back here if I don't do this now, so. Damn it. Blow up the car and catch myself in the shockwave. Classic me. I believe it is up here. When they drop the bomb, it's not this one. This one? I didn't think it was. It's not. We have another intact car. Not that there's ever going to be any shooting in here, but you kind of want to do that just in case. Now, I know for a fact there's a ranger around here somewhere, or a ranger corpse rather, with some good weaponry on him. I didn't think it was up here, but it might be. Oh, I guess we are starting at level 11. Didn't want to, but... I should throw a few points into survival. And energy weapons if I'm going to keep using them. Man, where is he? I didn't think it was going to be this one. have the engine in it, so... Unless it's not in here. That's right, I don't think it's in here. I think it's outside. So now the great cons are out. Everybody's happy and at peace. Everybody likes me. Alright, there's some bodies in here. This might be it. Yep. We can grab a combat knife, a service rifle, ranger hat, and then we've got the message, the final message from the ranger that held that rifle. We're cut off from the rest of the platoon, and there are legionnaires all over the place. There's no chance we can get out of here before they blow the town, so we're going to hold out against them as long as we can. If anyone ever gets this, I'd like to make sure that Private Jeffrey Hui and Corporal Marcus Christensen are commended for their value and sacrifice. Both have upheld the ideals and honor of the New California Republic. With distinction, Ranger Teresa lets out. So, she was the ranger that was looking over this at the time, and they dropped a nuke on the place, and now everybody is dead. That's sad. But that is going to be that, and we're going to... We're going to head for honest arts at this point. So yeah, and that's why I wanted that to be where it was, because I didn't want those guys to just open fire instantly as soon as I tried to walk into Boulder City. I know it's main quest, but still. So, here we go, Happy Trails Expedition. There's a radio station that goes with this, but since radios are muted right now, we can't do anything about it. Train station up here too, but we're not going to mess with that. We're going to leave a marker there and come back later.
Fancy meeting you here, friend.
Oh, what the crap. How did you get here?
Just rolling along on my spurs. Looks like I just might make it to New Vegas after all.
You see what happened in there?
Yep. Guess it's just down to you and Fancy Pants. I wouldn't worry about him. He looks all hat and no cattle, if you ask me.
And Ron Helton is here. Welcome, Ron Helton. Tuned in a few minutes ago, but I had to reset connection issues again. Yeah, I've been kind of monitoring my stream to make sure that I don't have any connection issues, but yeah, how was your day? We found the robot from the beginning of the game again. It's good to see you again, Victor.
Yep. But this is getting mighty embarrassing. People gonna start to talk.
Did you see Benny come this way?
Fancy Pants? No, I ain't seen hide nor hair of him since the tussle in Good Springs. I'm sure he ran back to the soft living of New Vegas, though.
We're gonna be nice, so I'm not gonna be mean to him.
Look me up when you get to New Vegas. I'll buy the first round.
I'll be sure to do that. Yeah, we'll come back to that. And if you look around, there's bodies littered out of this. Another rifle that we can use, and some 308. Do I have anything that's chambered in 308 right now? Oh, I think that rifle is. Yep, the hunting rifle is chambered in 308. But I'm not going to use that right now. We are going to repair this down. It's going to be something great to have going into the later game once we get out of the DLC. I don't think I'm gonna get a shot off on this thing. Yep, I think Eddie's gonna be credited with that kill. But we'll take the hides and the meat. The track just mysteriously ends where this mountain is. And there, as we're getting close, we can see the brilliant lights of New Vegas. But we're not going there. Those the cons? Or is that the 188? I think it's the 188. I see the blips. Yeah, that's the 188. Since I have a companion, we're not going to mess with that either. One boring trek. Maybe there'll be someone to talk to along the way. Maybe it'll just be a stupid crow, who knows. Oh, it appears to be an encampment. It says deserted, but it looks like there's somebody here. Yep, there's someone there.
How? Prima's a new sheriff. That should keep the powder gangers away.
You've done a good turn for the NCR, and now we'd like to do one for you. There's an NCR emergency two-way radio. You call, and we'll come running. You're not alone out here. The NCR has your back.
So
Stay safe and good hunting.
Way.
So we've got good karma with the NCR, and they decided that they want to take care of us and let the government come in and take care of us. And I'm not real thrilled with that, but we'll hold on to the radio. Pretty much, it's like he said, if you get to a point where you're screwed, you hit the button and they'll start sending people in. Let's grab some barrel cactus fruit here. It's kind of a shame that the first recommended DLC they have you do is so ungodly far away from where you started the game. Grab a map marker along the way. I see boards on that door. Let's run up there and see what's in there quick. I don't remember being able to go into this building, but that doesn't mean I can't. Okay. Bunch of unnamed characters. And a named doctor.
That's a first recon beret. They're the best marksmen in the NCR military. When people have got nothing left, they can always turn to the followers.
But somebody with no dialogue. So that was kind of useless. But we'll grab a map marker for a later quest, because I think there are a couple of them that happen not too far from here. And we've got a red blip. So along the way we'll have to do some hunting, it looks like. Got a bunch of red blips. Oh. Bighorners. They don't hurt much. And some more. Fuck those bighorners. Whole family's out though. No more bighorners. I would have just left them alone. But everyone else that's traveling with me is overly ambitious. Alright. And I know what's up there, so we won't mess with that for right now. Over there is Vault 34. We're going to deal with that later in the game. Grab some more vegetation, though. Hell yes. Definitely get some more of that. What's nice about the way that they redid food and vegetation in this game is that in Old World Blues, there's a way that you can get almost unlimited stim packs, depending on what you've been collecting up until that point. And part of that involves having vegetation, just all kinds of vegetation, not just the stuff that's useful to do stim packs. There's a camp over there. And people. So for right now, we are going to go around New Vegas. We're not going to go in. Another group of people that would have been shooting at us if we hadn't done that, or well, I guess they wouldn't be shooting at us, but if we'd have come this way to go through the main quest, they'd be shooting at us. This is a map marker. Let's collect that one. If we can. Alright, who's shooting at what? Okay, why can't I get my map marker? There it is. So we'll grab the map marker for that. And I think for the most part we'll follow the highway to go around the city. Which side of the city are we on? Should we just grab the gun runners as long as we're here too? Because that's a good vendor to have and keep handy. I think we got a gunfight going on over here. Not sure why I have a gunfight going on over here, but looks like I got one. Ah, looks like some fiends tried to take down the local caravan. We'll grab their stuff. And we'll do the sewers for right now, but we are right here. So I think we're gonna grab the gun runner's location, because that's a good vendor to have and be done with. There is the gate to go into the city of New Vegas. Well, the first gate. But we're not gonna do that right now. But we have found the gun runners. Which means we have found the Protectron that sells us stuff from the gun runners.
Hello.
Hello.
potential customer. Welcome, sir or madam. Do you wish to purchase something?
Well, let's talk with it first. What is this place?
This is the New Vegas branch of the Gunrunners, supplying the wasteland with only the finest armaments since 2155.
It is now 2281, so they've been going around for almost 130 years. And once again, this is one of those throwback things that went to the original Fallout. The New California Republic is essentially formed in the original Fallout, and the Crimson Caravan allies with them in the original, if I'm not mistaken. I've never played it. I'm just going on lore that I've seen elsewhere. Like the Crimson Caravan, which we're going to go cruising on by as we head to Honest Hearts, was formed in the original Fallout, and then the Gunrunners is actually a throwback to the original Fallout as well. So that's some impressive weaponry. Where did it all come
All
from?
Gunrunner merchandise is constructed on site.
How did you get inside there?
This kiosk was specially constructed around me to deter theft and assault.
And if you're playing an everything must die character, like Mini a True Nerd played one, where you're just going through and killing everything, this is actually a really good place to have because you cannot kill this Protectron. You can't shoot through the glass. This is, if you're killing everything in game, this is the last vendor that you will have. Alright, so let's see what he's got for sale.
I am ready to process our transaction.
And maybe drop some other stuff off. And yeah, you don't need to have the Gunrunner's Arsenal loaded up to get this place. This place is automatically in here. And one of the main quests is actually involved with it, so. We'll get rid of that. We'll get rid of that. I'm not going to hang on to that because I have better use of my 308. We'll hold on to that. Usually this guy's got 8,000 caps too. I'm a little surprised he's only got 4,000. Maybe it's tiered up at some point. Like when I get to level 15, I'll jump to 8,000. But get rid of that. I'll hold on to that one. I might give that to Boone, so we'll hold on to that. Hold on to that. Get rid of the melee stuff because I don't use it. Fiend armor's gone. Ranger hat. We'll get plenty of that coming up. Hold on to the spacesuit because it's super unique. Get rid of all that. That. No drugs for this character. Oh, I'm not even close to the end. The last time I played this game all the way through, I had 80 hours invested in it. And I did not have any of the DLC installed. I just played the vanilla game for 80 hours. So no, we're nowhere close. We're actually not even that close. Like, we were close when we were in Boulder City to where the game actually does end, where all the end game goes through. But no, we have got plenty to go. We're gonna be here a while. Trust me on that. We are going to be here for a while. Get rid of more drugs. Don't need that many stealth boys, so let's get rid of a few of those. Is any miscellaneous that I need to get rid of? Yep. Now, the good folks at Bethesda, when they bought out the Fallout franchise, gave us a nice big open world to play around in. Nice big open world sandbox. So there's plenty that we're going to have to do yet. But there is a pretty significant change in environment if when we go into New Vegas for the first time, because out here it's kind of like a western. Everyone's wearing a cowboy hat, everyone's kind of shooting at critters and trying to make their own, and then yeah, you've got the fast time in the city that you get to play with as well, and you get to deal with the casino corruption and an enigmatic overlord. So they built a really good environment for this game. I'm really impressed by it. This is part of the reason I like it so much. He's got 12.7 millimeter stuff. He's got a 12.7 SMG that I can't afford. But we'll get some of those for free later. I can actually upgrade the SMG, the 9mm with a drum magazine. But I'm not going to do any of that yet. Yeah, the Gunrunner's arsenal has got... They added a bunch of new stuff and a bunch of new mods for everything. So, it's quite incredible what you can do now. Anti-material rifle, which is a 50 cal. Comes with a custom bolt that helps you fire faster. The rifle itself, which is $8,000. Assault carbine with extended magazine, which is why we're hanging on to that 5mm right now, because I do intend to have one of those at some point. But what we want to do right now is see what we have for reloading items, which we can get pistol powder, plenty of that, rifle powder, get a mod for the RCW. I wasn't going to do that right away, but might as well as long as we're here. Helps us reserve some of our ammo, which we've already run out of once. The mini nukes. Seawall is here! Hi, Seawall. Shouldn't you be in bed by now? Well, I guess it's only 9. Power Fist, Chrome Tubes, we're not going to do any of that. But we can get the primers. And this is all weightless stuff too, so we can carry around as much of it as we want and not have to worry. But yeah, now we got primers and powder, so... my varmint rifle's already got that. I don't have the silencer for it, but we're not going to dick with it right now either. Alright, so that's where we're going to sit with that. Alright, and we went through the dialogue options for the Vendortron.
Come back and see us again soon.
Will do, Vendortron. But first we're going to reload as much as we can. Did I get rid of all my scrap metal? I think I did. Okay, maybe we're not going to reload right now. So yeah, it's the only thing we're missing is lead. Breakdown, and I don't have any scrap metal. So, we'll deal with that at a later date. Oh, a bitch, I thought I had some. Anyway. That goes on to Fremont Street, anybody who's familiar with Las Vegas. And as long as we're here, we'll take the map marker for this. Because we're going to come back here and work for them a little bit. I have spare lead. Yeah, I thought I was carrying scrap metal just for that specific purpose, but I guess I wasn't. The other entrance for Vegas. Grab the Discovery for that. And out back to the wilderness we go. Yeah, I looked at a mod for the loading glitch, and I'm actually interested in doing that because I don't want a loading glitch while I'm streaming, if I can help it. And there's some good stuff over in this area too. There's a super unique weapon that we'll probably wind up getting later on. Grab the prickly pear. I believe it is here, correct? Or is it the next one over I was supposed to go? Well, I'll run into an invisible wall if this wasn't where I was supposed to be. Look at that. Because you know Bethesda, they know how to keep you from going where they don't want you to go, even in an open world. Grab some fruit. And we have found the Northern Passage. So, we're not going to go into this just yet, but we're going to get some of the dialogue out of the way.
Howdy, friend. Heard my little broadcast, did you? Yeah, you look the type.
Tell me more about the job.
The job is simple. Help us get this caravan into Zion and find New Canaan. The pay is 25 caps per day. Half up front, half on return. You'll get a bonus if we make it into Zion, plus another bonus if we reach New Canaan. Oh,
I like
one
bonuses.
more thing. Don't mention the name Joshua Graham to anyone. Anyone.
Who is Joshua Graham, and why shouldn't I talk about him?
Just don't. It makes the new Canaanites powerful uncomfortable, and it scares the britches off the tribals. Don't talk about the Burn Man either while you're at it. Trust me on this one. It's for your own good.
Tell me about Happy Trails Caravan Company.
We're a smaller company out of Sacktown, up in the northern part of the NCR. We run
Must be
some business
Sacramento.
through New Reno. They're on the little loop. Had a nice run to Salt Lake City, too, but then we lost contact with New Canaan, and that went all to hell.
I don't have barter for that. Lame. Why can't you get to Salt Lake City?
Without New Canaan's mission in Zion, the only ways to Salt Lake City are down the old I-80, or up through Ogden. The highway's too risky. NCR's rangers are so busy here in the Mojave, they don't have the manpower to keep the raiders off. Ogden's just too far. We'd lose more in travel expenses than we'd ever earn.
Remember, the New Canaanites are basically Mormons. Yes, they are. What can you tell me about New Canaan?
Don't know much about the place, but I can tell you about the people. The New Canaanites were some kind of religious group from before the war. They control the old city of Ogden, a ways north of Zion, and they got themselves a nice defensible mission in the canyon itself. Or they did. They trade a fair bit with the tribes in Zion. Well, the ones that don't try to kill them anyways.
Do you know anything about their religion?
I ain't a praying man myself. They paid for their goods and dealt square with us. That's all I ever cared about. But don't think that just because they're religious, that they're pacifists. They take care of their own, and they're damn fine marksmen, too.
You don't know what happened to their mission?
Nope. Hence this caravan. If we don't make contact with the New Canaanites, Happy Trails might as well just shrivel up and die.
That barter check is lame. I had some other questions.
Shoot.
I understand this caravan is headed to Zion. What can you tell me about the area?
Well, I ain't never been inside myself. Did some trading with the New Canaanites from their mission there. But that was all on the outskirts. All the old ways in and out were destroyed after the war. but we got ourselves the location of a pass the new Canaanites use. That's our way in. That's why I wanted someone with a Pip-Boy on the caravan. The map will be helpful for checking the topography, keeping us on the trail.
I haven't been through Utah recently. What's the situation like?
Well, it ain't good, I'll tell you that. It's not like the Mojave or the NCR. Hell, even Arizona under Caesar is safer. You got raiders all over the damn place. Tribes of degenerates that'll eat you as soon as look at you. Regional warlords, the works. Not too many decent places to stop and trade. New Canaan's one of the only ones left I know about.
Tell me about the raiders.
They're about what you'd expect. Crazy, jacked up on chems, violent as hell, and not too bright. The worst of the 80s, but we won't be passing through their turf on this run.
Degenerate tribes?
That's right. The folks that lived in Zion before the war, they didn't just get a little savage. They're downright feral. Most of them don't even speak English anymore. You've got to get yourself a new Canaanite translator to talk to them. The ones you really gotta watch out for are the Whitelegs from the Great Salt Lake. They'll attack just about anyone that ain't one of theirs.
Warlords? How dangerous are they?
Dangerous enough we won't be going near them if we can help it. I got no desire for my head to decorate some little gas station fort's walls, thanks.
I have no desire for that either. I had some other questions.
Shoot.
Okay, robot, what the hell? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Seawall, did you try to do something in caps? That works. I'm gonna fix that. Alright. Then he plays Caravan, but he won't for very much longer. That's all for now, but I'll be back.
Yeah, reckon you will.
So, the problem here for this, and for most of the DLC in this game, is you're going to get a lot of... We're going to find a lot of stuff in here. Just a ton of stuff. So we want to go into this pretty much as light as we can. So we're going to head back to home. And I think I'm going to take my 10 mil SMG in, and I don't think I'm going to take anything else. I might even strip down to my skivvies. The worst part about this section too is there are only 2 vendors in the entire area. And this is a 10-12 hour DLC, maybe more, depending on how hard you explore into it. So it will keep all the ammo, but I'm gonna store that. I am going to keep that. And that, because that's weightless, but we're going to stash the rest of it. Weightless, that's stashed. Keep that Nuka-Cola. We're going to keep the Anarchist cookbook. I mean the Patriots cookbook. drugs. I don't have a mini nuke launcher. Oh, we gotta put that back on too. Let's just stash that so I remember to do that when I come back. Alright, so we are down to 41 pounds. That's, I think, various produce and things that I need. $25. Yep, I think that's as far down as we're gonna get. So we'll stash that. You, sir, are dismissed.
What is it? Yeah.
No, that's not what I wanted to do. Fallout Gamer, welcome into the stream. Come on in, enjoy your time here. Liven up the chat. You're talking with me and you're talking with YouTube at the same time, so go ahead. Your Brotherhood of Steel flag hasn't shipped yet. Yeah, I looked at that too. Did you get the one? Because you got it off Amazon, didn't you, Seawall?
What is it?
I think we should part ways for now, Boone.
If that's what you think.
Yeah, that's what I think. You should head back home.
Alright. Guess I'll be around Novak for a while longer until I figure out what I want to do with myself. See you around.
Beat Fallout New Vegas. Yeah, I've beat this game once. I've never beat 3. I've never played 1 or 2. And this system won't handle 4, so this is the only one I have beat, but I've never done it with all the DLC installed. Companion protocol terminate. Companion protocol and companion protocol. Oh, you got the one off eBay? Yeah, I could see that too, because I saw there were better colors on eBay. And yeah, but you've also got to wait for the eBay shipper to go out and ship. I know I looked at the one on Amazon that's actually eligible for Prime, but it's like twice. Can you follow me, please? Yeah, I'll look into that after I get off stream. I don't have tab out option right now, so yeah, if you stay at the stream, or I can look back onto that, I can check you out after the stream. That's no problem. You got the black one. Yeah, I was looking at the blue one. I saw the blue neon sign when I was looking at Google Shopping too. I almost bought that for 120 bucks. Blue neon Brotherhood of Steel sign. That would look awesome sitting over here. I haven't posted anything though. Well, there's nothing. Well, yeah, on Twitch I guess there isn't too much to post, but I mean you'll have streams on there, and like if you do what I do and multi-stream out to YouTube, you can go ahead and grab that download back from YouTube and put it up on BitChute. Plus, it'll be on demand on YouTube as soon as it's done processing. I recommend do that. Check out Restream.io. Definitely. Should always have more than one platform you go to. Alright, here we go. Oh, I stashed my shovel, didn't I? Alright, Masterson, are you ready?
Here to jar at me a while longer? Or
I
are we
play
ready
Fallout
to
on
get this
PS3.
show on the road?
Do you have a capture card? You can get one of those to stream with. Alright, let's go. I'm ready.
Are you now? You know we ain't coming back this way for a good long while now, right? And you know about the weight limit. I don't want no whining about old Mr. Masterson. I left my one-of-a-kind plasma cannon back at base. Can we go back for it? You sure you're ready now?
I am sure I'm ready now.
Well, all right then. Let's get moving. We got a long road ahead of us.
Here we go.
The paths we're following are slow going, so you might as well keep your ears open and listen to what old Jed has to say. A few decades back, folks in the NCR started to hear about a community in northern Utah called New Canaan. Didn't know much about them, except that they were religious folks, sent out missionaries to talk to the tribes. We've seen our share of cults, but the New Canaanites, they were honest traders. Good fighters, too. Raiders wouldn't tangle with them. But then, the Legion appeared in Arizona. I reckon you know all about them. Turns out Caesar's first war chief, the Malpace Legate, was a New Canaanite, Joshua Graham. Legend goes that Graham was the meanest, toughest son of a bitch in the whole damn Legion. The New Canaanites wouldn't talk about him. They were ashamed. Guess I can't blame them. Well, at Hoover Dam, the Malpace Legate finally met his match. Hanlon and Oliver kicked his New Canaanite butt right back over the river. Caesar had to make an example for the others, to show them that even at the highest level, failure wouldn't be tolerated. He had Graham covered in pitch, lit on fire, and thrown into the Grand Canyon. People say he didn't even scream on the way down. Not long after, some of the slaves and tribals started to talk. Said Graham wasn't dead. Shouldn't have been any surprise. All this talk bothered Caesar, so he forbade anyone from speaking his name. Wanted to erase Joshua Graham from history. He got his wish. Joshua Graham disappeared, and in his place came legends of the burned man walking the wastes. Probably just a tribal ghost story. But New Canaan's been silent for a long time. Maybe it's a coincidence. Maybe the Malpace Legate is dead. Or maybe Joshua Graham did crawl out of that canyon and finally found his way back home. All right, people. Been a long couple of weeks, but here we are. Zion. I know your feet hurt. I know you're tired, but I need everyone's mind on the trail ahead.
Ain't the trail ahead worries me, Jed. Those descents we made through that slot canyon back up there. Ain't no way we're getting back out the way we come. And then what?
God damn it, Stella heard you the first time. And the 15th, too. The New Canaanites will know a way, and if they don't, we've got the maps on our friend's Pip-Boy over there. Enough lollygagging. Get moving, and keep an eye out for tribals.
Sorry to bother you with reality, old Jed. Who cares if we can't get back out the way we come? It's not a problem.
It's kind of sad that we're gonna see a scene like this. Scripted, of course, but...
Hold on now. Could swear I heard something up ahead. God damn it, ambush! Cover people! Watch yourselves!
I don't deserve this! My Pip-Boy don't even work! Why the fuck you hire me?
Ow. And now everybody we traveled with is deceased. But their weapons all still work. So we'll go ahead and relieve them of everything that they had. And just check the old Pip-Boy here. Now, we are on a completely new map at this point. Not Stella. Alright, Seawall. Thanks for popping by. Thanks for stopping in. It's always appreciated as well. Yeah, he had a... Well, I'm playing a chick character, so... It's the forbidden love that dare not speak its name. Alright, let's get everything repaired down. Yeah, now we got a bunch of stuff here that we can use. Grenade launchers and more SMGs and... They were all 2 days from retirement. It's a sad story. What do we get up to for weight? And I got some more armor I need to take down too. And sunglasses I can fix. Alright, let's head on in. What's nice about it too is, you know, you can come in, like I had said, as empty as you possibly can, and you come out pretty well armed. What was that? You're suffering and you need to be relieved? Is that what you tried to scream at me? Don't want to go over that cliff. The 3D aspect of Zion Canyon really does add a bit to the fun and a bit to the dangerous, I thought. Remember tomorrow night, more character building. Yes. Yes, we will be on tomorrow night, and I actually picked up some dinner tonight so I can just throw it together quick. You dare shoot at me? You dare shoot at me? I'm not gonna shoot you.
Hoy, white legs don't leave survivors often. You're some kind of lucky, let me tell you.
Take care, Seawall.
From outside,
have a good rest.
From the civilized lands. Wow. Joshua will want to hear about this.
Who is this Joshua?
Joshua Graham. He leads our tribe. Thanks to him, the dead horses are strong and safe from our enemies. He'll want to talk to anyone coming up from Southways. Guess that means just you now. Come, I can take you to him.
Yeah, Fall. We'll talk about that after the stream. Alright, let's go.
Good sists. We head east then. Joshua is at our tribe's camp in the Eastern Virgin.
Follows Chalk is giving you the well-stacked Cairns perk. While Follows Chalk is in your party, reaching any summit in Zion Valley, such as ranger stations, will reveal all nearby map markers and inspire a heightened state of awareness, +3 perception for 3 minutes. Which, given the fact that I don't have Eddie anymore and I don't have Boone on me anymore, is actually a pretty significant thing to do. We'll grab some agave fruit. We don't have to go searching for stuff either this time through, like we did before. We can go
Hold up.
check.
See that log over there? Take a closer look. There might be some good stuff tucked in there.
Alright, let's head out. So we're headed this way.
We follow this path for a while. Nice view of the river. Eh.
Nice view of the river. There's the river.
Please. Don't.
Alright, well, whatever it is not aggro.
Whew. That was some kind of lucky. Guess that one was all full of gecko, eh? Don't get used to it, though. Yaoguai are plenty mean as a rule.
This is the only place in the game you can get
north here if you want, or head east over the ridge. There's a nice view from the top of that cliff, if you want to look.
Yeah, this guy talks a lot. So this is the only place in the game where you can get Datura fruit, which is a natural anti-radiation item. And it's nice because, I mean, there's no radiation really in the area here. It's one of the few, well, the Mojave isn't as irradiated as like the Capital Wasteland is, so you don't necessarily have to worry so much about radiation, but I mean, you're still going to come to points where whether eating food or whatnot, you're going to get irradiated, and having that Datura there is a nice thing to have to kind of counter some of that.
Follow the old road south. Nearly there.
Nearly there, he says. And yet we're still going to be going at this for a while. What we can do is, like we did before we came in here, is go grab a few map markers. Like this one. Because we're going to be coming back here. I thought there was a map marker here.
Where are you going? That's not the way to the camp.
I want this map marker, that's where I'm going. You don't worry about where I'm going. Grab some more of that.
You see the dead sentries? Shamans say our enemies' souls are trapped in them. But Joshua says it shows we're serious about fighting Whitelegs.
Yeah, because war never changes.
Whoa! Here we go!
Cool, thanks.
See those handprints? Dead horses and sorrows mark them on taboo places.
Yeah, we don't have
Places
anywhere
from
near the
that
survival
way.
to do any of that.
Good thing for you, I don't buy into that stuff.
But we'll raid this. And a park ranger hat. And ammo. And a first aid box. Those are always helpful.
Where are you going? That's not the way to the camp.
Isn't it? So where am I supposed to be going? Let's see. Thought this was the way I was supposed to go. Okay. So I gotta go past this area, it looks like. Grab the rock flower while we're here. That is a ways down. Let's go around.
Down this path to the north. Hope you don't mind getting wet.
Is that a come on? Is that because I'm playing a chick character, you're gonna come on to me like that?
These paintings show the dead horse's victories against other tribes. Lots more of them since Joshua came to us.
Yeah, you still talk a lot.
Nearly there now. Watch out for traps in the water. Got to keep the white legs out somehow, eh?
Or we can always just disarm the traps. Alright, are you still with me here? You are. I think the biggest question here is where did you get all these bear traps? Because that's a ridiculous amount.
Here we are. Joshua's just ahead there, in the Angel Cave.
Mine is J. Edgar. That is J. There's no period in it, Edgar, for mine. Or you guys can pop into my Discord server. Hang on. I want to see if one Nightbot yells at the other one. Alright. So we found the camp. I've got some wild wasteland here, it looks like. Two bears high-fiving. Alright, where did he go?
Hoi. Auslander Zuka Joshua Graham?
Am I looking for Joshua? Yes, I am. Can you tell me where he is?
You know our tongue. Smart, Auslander. Joshua in high place of cave. You show respect, Utman. Joshua is greatest warrior. You show him no respect. He show you thunder and fire.
I'll make sure to be on my best behavior then.
You wise for Auslander.
Yeah, Dad. Yeah, Dad.
Oh, he doesn't have anything to say. I thought for sure with a name like Two Bears high-fiving, that guy would rock. Alright, but let's go see Graham. Grab some more of this sweet anti-radiation medicine.
We should have given you a better welcome on your first visit to Zion. But from what I hear, the Whitelegs beat us to it. Whitelegs seem to be the only visitors we have these days. And I wouldn't have expected anyone from the Mojave to come looking for us. And you're a courier, no less. Not the one I was expecting, but I suppose he wouldn't have come with a caravan. I don't know if you were close to the other members of your group, but you have my sympathy. I pray for the safety of all good people who come to Zion, even Gentiles. But we can't expect God to do all the work.
How do you know or so much about what happened to me?
The dead horses are capable scouts. Nothing passes into or out of Zion without my hearing of it.
I came here with the Happy Trails Company to make contact with the new Canaanites.
Happy Trails. I remember. They were good friends. I have bad news for your employers. New Canaan was destroyed, its citizens scattered. All because of the Whitelegs. And Caesar, of course.
He's the only guy in the Legion that doesn't say Caesar.
Caesar's rite of passage is the destruction of the new Canaanites. Almost assuredly because of me. The good news is that we can help you find your way back. Daniel, one of the other new Canaanites, has made many maps of the region. The bad news is that we can't help you right now. Not with everything that's going on.
Is it just me or does that sound like Maurice LaMarche? I know it's not, but it sure does sound like him. Well, I'm not going to leave without offering to help. What can I do?
You're a good neighbor to us. We all go through periods of darkness. In such times, we can turn to the Lord. But it's good to have friends. Daniel and I need pre-war tools to help us navigate beyond Zion. Should we need to evacuate, these instruments will be vital to us. Normally, we would have some of the dead horses or sorrows look for them. But many pre-war buildings in the valley are taboo. They won't go inside.
I'll see what I can do.
Thank you. Follows Chalk can help you find your way around the valley.
And he can also talk a whole bunch.
But he knows enough of our language to ignore the taboos about pre-war buildings.
And this guy's got a mountain of 45 sitting up here that he's just repairing.
Welcome back. What can I do for you?
What did you say about a courier? Who are you expecting?
Caesar would never admit this openly, but he knows that I'm alive. I've killed enough of his Frumentarii and assassins that have come looking. I've heard one of them travels the Mojave as a courier. Most of Caesar's agents meet a fitting end in NCR territory, but maybe this one survived.
And that's some foreshadowing, of course. Pray? God? What are you talking about?
I am a new Canaanite. We believe we are the heirs of a spiritual tradition given to our ancestors thousands of years ago. We have made and kept covenants with our Lord God to honor his laws. In exchange, we are promised eternal salvation after this life. A day will come when our Lord returns to judge us all. Until then, we must honor his laws and start others along the path of salvation if we can. That's why we trade with others and work the tribes. We have more than food and medicine to offer. Good news is our most valuable commodity.
Sounds like a good deal.
In a world filled with misery and uncertainty,
This guy
it is
talks
a
a
great
lot, too.
comfort to know that, in the end, there is light in the darkness. Every day we move closer to our judgment. We must do our best to walk in the footsteps of our Lord and teach others how to do the same. For many of us, the road is a difficult one, but the path is always there for us to follow, no matter how many times we may fall.
Do you ever fall?
Every day. Some days are harder than others.
Nice guns.
In the Great Basin and Colorado Plateau, all tribes are known for a specific weapon. Whitelegs are known for their big submachine guns, storm drums. They broke into an armory near Spanish Fork and have been using them for years. Of course, the Dead Horses have their wooden war clubs, and even the Sorrows have their Yao Guai gauntlets. This type of .45 automatic pistol was designed by one of my tribe almost 400 years ago. Learning its use is a new Canaanite rite of passage.
Do you run the show around here?
I wouldn't say that. I am the acting war chief for the Dead Horses. They look up to me for such matters, but I only have the authority they give me. Daniel is the spiritual leader and main link of the new Canaanites to the Sorrows. He's up in the Narrows right now.
What's going on with all these tribes?
A great deal. There are 3, make that 4, tribes here in Zion. You've already met the Whitelegs on the way in. In this camp, you'll find Dead Horses. In the Narrows, the Sorrows. And finally, there's Daniel and myself. We're new Canaanites.
Why did the Whitelegs attack my caravan?
They attack everyone who isn't a Whiteleg, especially caravans. They don't know how to survive on their own, so they have to raid. But as for why they are here, they are trying to wipe us out. All of us. They want to join Caesar's legion, and they can only prove their worth by destroying the new Canaanites and everyone we shelter.
Do they speak our language?
Most don't. It's been hundreds of years since the war. They've developed their own languages. Take the Dead Horses. We think they were originally refugees from a place called Rez, east of the Grand Canyon. They speak a combination of Rez and a language spoken by travelers who were visiting Rez when the bombs fell. Over time, the 2 languages blended. I was a translator years ago, but it's hard to keep up with all of the tribal variations.
Does the valley belong to the Dead Horses?
The valley belongs to God, but no. The Dead Horses live at Dead Horse Point, up the Colorado River. They came here because I asked them to. Before I returned to the fold, I visited them years earlier. I looked much different then, but I left an impression on them. I taught them how to hunt more efficiently, how to maintain their weapons and pre-war equipment. When I returned, they showed their appreciation.
Why haven't I seen any Sorrows in the valley?
The Sorrows have many skilled hunters among them, but no warriors. They have not had to deal with war or raiders for decades. Even though they can hunt a full-grown Yao Guai, they don't know how to deal with the Whitelegs. That's why we're here.
Are the new Canaanites really a tribe?
We wear more clothing than them and understand more about technology. But we're still a tribe, a linked family of families. The Boneyard, Phoenix, New Vegas, They're just places, metal and stone. New Canaan dies, but the tribe lives on. When the walls come tumbling down, when you lose everything you have, you always have family. And your family always has tribe.
Let's talk about something else.
Of course.
Do you have anything to trade?
We do. Though the Whitelegs destroyed New Canaan, they didn't destroy all of our supply caches. All forms of currency are recognized here. Caps, NCR dollars, even Legion coin. Take a look.
Alright. So, the introduction of this DLC introduces us to 45 SMG and 45 auto pistol, plus the ammunition that goes with it. So, let's see what I can get out of this. They're incredible weapons, so I'm going to hold on to that grenade launcher. I wasn't going to initially, but I'm going to hold on to that. We'll get that. And, I mean, we're going to have plenty of caps by the end of this. Graham doesn't carry too many caps to begin with, but we'll have plenty of them by the end, so let's grab the pistol. See what else we can get rid of. That I'm going to hold on to. That I'm going to get rid of, though. Let's see, what else can I get rid of? I think we're going to hold on to most of the rest of this. If I get hurting for caps, I can always drop down some of the, what am I thinking of? Some of the stim packs I have, because I think I have way too many of those. Why the fork do I have a fork? I need to check these guys before I just clean them out, I guess. Alright, and let's grab the SMG. Let's grab some ammo for it. Got primers too. We definitely want those. Alright. So we're gonna take it there. Which will be nice because then he'll actually be able to trade later on. Can I ask you some personal questions?
Right now, I'd like you to focus on helping Daniel. Maybe there will be time later.
And by the way, there is a special edition of both the 45 pistol, which we will find at the end of the DLC, and I believe of the SMG, which we find within the DLC. But we're going to keep on to these for now. The 45 auto is a great weapon to keep around. Goodbye.
God be with.
So that's going to be that.
Bet they don't have anything as nasty as Yao Guai out where you come from, huh?
And if we slip back here, there's a map location we can grab. It's just another camp is all it really is, but I guess there isn't a map location here. There's really nothing here, and the fall will kill us from out of here. And if we're playing a character that is, I don't know, less than reputable, we can go and rate that as well, but we're reputable. We're playing nice this time. I suppose I could have just fast traveled down. It would have taken me right to that camp. So, I'm gonna arm up this pistol and use it, I think. I won't do the SMG yet, because we don't have the ammo. And off we're gonna go. So the first thing they want us to do is go check out a crashed school bus. So I'm gonna come up to the welcome booth. If I'm not mistaken, it is not in this valley, it's in the next valley over. But now we're going to start seeing nasty stuff too, so. As we hit the bullet trigger. Yeah, 45 is a great gun in this game. I've not played the original Fallout, so I don't know what the OST sounds like. I have looked into getting that off Steam and trying to get it to run on Windows 10. If you have any tips for me, that would be awesome of you. Obviously, you don't have to, but if you had any tips. There's a dog that's not aggro.
I hear some odd things about the civilized lands outside Zion. Is there really a giant thunder lizard people live inside?
And we just looked at that as well.
See this? This is why your own 2 feet are better than any cart. Whether it's pulled by critters or goes on its own.
Yeah, if we really wanted to make some bottle cap mines from Fallout 3. We've got all the stuff laying around here. We've got lunch boxes. We've got cherry bombs. We've got bottle caps. But for right now, we are looking for this broken compass right here. And we have a higher than 30 repairs, so we'll go ahead and repair that. What are you shooting at? Oh, that. Take that. Alright, so the next place they want us to go is across the bridge that I marked earlier. But we're gonna get ambushed here first, so.
Fighting! Got anything bigger I can fight with?
Yeah, actually, as we go along, I will arm you. Don't worry about that. I just don't have anything right now. That's kind of my bad too, because I probably could have fix him up with some stuff. I don't know, can we get all the way to the top from here? Yes, we can. That must have been a girl gecko because it had eggs. Alright, now where did we come from? So let's jump over to the Rockville Bridge here. Except we can't. Okay. So up there, there's an aggro clip. I don't even know if I can get up there from this side or not. And there's one of the ranger stations that goes along with the perk, so what does Fallout Fix It? I know we're talking about mods, Seawall and I. So that'd be something to look into. Because I want to take some time and mod this up just so it's a little bit more stable and use some of the other mods that I saw in there. Especially, I like the idea of the handheld Pip-Boy. I don't know why, that just seems kind of cool to me. Right. Let's actually... I don't have any ammo for that though. Because I gave it all to Boone.
I hear some odd things about the civilized lands outside Zion. Well then, let's get to trading.
Why don't you hang on to this? Oh, I need ammo, that's why. That's why I can't find it, because I'll give you a couple hundred of those too. Hopefully that'll help you out a little bit here. Alright, somebody around here is shooting. I don't like it because I want to be the one that does the shooting. But we do have dead horses we're allied with, just kind of wandering around here, so I guess that's not too concerning. I'm not going to mess with. Alright, let's find our way up to the top here. See if there's anything good in here. There's a park ranger hat. I'm not currently wearing a hat, so I'm going to use that, I think. First I want to see what's in this gun case. Hello, beautiful. I believe the lever action shotgun is also unique to this DLC. But regardless.
Well then, let's get to trading.
Let's get to trading. How about no? That takes 12. Why don't you hang on to that as well? Since I don't have anything chambered in 12, and there's plenty of it around the Mojave. And that. There. Now you've got weapons. Ooh, there's an ammo box. I thought I saw. There it is. It's locked, but we're gonna get into it anyway. Yes! 45. The vendors are going to start carrying 45 as well, so let's go ahead and get down to the bridge, as I was trying to do before. And we've got a couple other locations now that are marked, which is nice. And it stopped raining. You never have too much of that, especially considering this is the only place in the game you can find it. I don't want to do that one yet. Let's do this first.
Bet they don't have any. Why? Out where you come from, huh?
So the ant was probably eating the mole rat, and we interrupted their dinner. Anyway, let's see, where are we going? Fishing lodge. Let's check. Let's check these other locations quick, as long as we're here. Take the map mark.
Look sharp. Lots of giant ants around here. We call them picnic killers. Don't really know what that means.
Picnic killers,
Something
that's cute.
from back when, I guess.
We caught something's attention. Now we can't go into the ant burrow. Oh! God damn. I was hoping I wasn't gonna have to see one of these for a while. It got me. As long as you're just gonna stand there and you're aggro. Alright, where are you? I guess if it keeps up like that, we'll actually get enough ammo on hand where we can start feasibly using this SMG. John, you're here. Welcome to Dad's World Gaming. Hey, no, I actually didn't welcome in. I didn't welcome in Velocity Panda TV either. I thought that was still Fallout Gamer 10110. I apologize for that. Welcome into the stream as well. Ron, you're still hanging out here. John, you must be getting ready for work, I'm guessing. Welcome in, everybody. Thanks for coming and hanging out with me. We know you have many options in Fallout New Vegas playthroughs at 10:30 p.m. Central Time, and I'm glad that you chose to be with us. But I think we're going to have to scarf down some food here. I'll get rid of that. Because that stupid ass Cazador did wind up managing to get me. I was hoping that it wasn't going to, but, you know, wish in one hand, do your business in the other. I know what it really is. Do I have to blow these up to avoid getting hit with them in the near future?
It must have been nice when Zion was friendly enough folks could make camp wherever they pleased.
Yeah, I had that. I'm actually might be cutting the stream a bit early tonight, John, because I had that same problem. Different times, obviously, because of my work schedule. But yeah, I went to bed probably around midnight-ish last night because I was exhausted then. Let's do a couple of these. Just so we have something else to work with. And then, yeah, I usually would get up around 7 for work, but I was up at just a bit before 6 with some stomach pain, and I couldn't get back, like you said, I couldn't get back to sleep until probably 8-ish. Then the backup alarm went off at 8:30, and I got up and posted the podcast, and fell asleep on it. Do you work full third shift, or how does that work? Because I remember the day before your charity stream, you were up with me, and I was getting ready to go to bed probably around midnight or so. And you said you were going to be going, and you went to work before I went to bed. So, how does that work for you? And of course, obviously, we do have to adjust for the time zone because it's an hour later for you than it is for me. Ooh, I see something. I see something. Where is it? Kind of nice that all these cars have been scrapped. That's one of the big pains about playing Fallout 3 is all those cars are there, and if you don't blow them up, then you'll get into a firefight right
Why do you carry all those bottle caps anyway? They jangle like crazy.
Oh, shut up. Don't you have currency?
Gotcha!
Four shots before I made one connect. Why does my gun skill suck so much? Alright. Wednesday and Fridays we get our delivery truck, so I have to go in way earlier. Wednesdays are 4 a.m. Eastern, Fridays are 1 a.m. Eastern. Okay. Yeah, that's the bit of the pain that I have too, because I work every day that we have a delivery truck, and I don't work Monday at my regular job because I do the podcast on Monday. That was something that we arranged, but I also have permanent Saturday, which that's also the reason I do 9-hour shifts during the week instead of 8-hour shifts. Really? You're just gonna walk right up to me and do that? Oh, level up. Mondays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays are 9 a.m., so it's completely screwed. Dude, I would not. That is nuts. I'm sorry to hear that, man. Well, it was, I guess, the same thing though for me when I was working at the other store when they had a 10-hour Saturday shift, and I was onto that as well. Because I worked 11:30 to 8 Monday through Friday, or Tuesday through Friday rather, and then I was dedicated Saturday shift as well. So I was off on Monday, which is why the podcast started to begin with. Usually I'd get up about 8:30, because I had an hour drive in. Get up around 8:30, go to work, and everything was good. Then I'd get up at 8 on Friday, take the hour drive back home, get here at 9, try to wind down and get into bed at a decent hour because I had to be back up at 3 so I could get showered and everything and get some food in my stomach, and be back up to my job to open at 5 and then work until 3:30. Yeah, I understand how much that can screw up your sleep schedule. Let's throw some points into guns here so I quit sucking with my gun. I want to throw a bit into medicine too. Let's take a perk. What should we take? Robotics expert. We're gonna get a lot of levels before we're ever gonna need that. Heavyweight. Weapons heavier than 10 pounds now weigh half as much for you. Modify weapons that drop below 10 pounds will not gain this benefit. We'll hold off on that for now, but that may be useful in the future. Fast metabolism, 20% health bonus when using stim packs. These are all new for this level. Let's see what else we have. Sneering Imperialist would actually do really well here right now. Especially since we're in Mount Zion, and that's actually going to be something that is useful for us. I think we're going to do that. I think we're going to do Sneering Imperialist. You don't take kindly to raiders, junkies, or tribals trying to settle or stay alive in civilized lands. Against Dirty Raider and Junkie types, as well as Zion's Tribals, you do plus 15 damage and have a bonus to hit and VATS. And since that's all we're going to be doing for the next probably 10 hours, we're going to take that one. I think that's going to be a good thing. And I'm also going to go and claim my prize from this guy. And he's got a 9 SMG, which I can repair up the one that I have and collect some ammo and possibly give it out to my companion here. Fucking capitalism. Yeah, I know. And what are we going to do when Bernie Sanders takes over? And we'll have the socialism we could always want, but unfortunately, if we don't go to work, we'll go to prison. I know, I have somebody in my family that thought that going under the socialist system was going to mean that she wasn't going to ever have to go to work, and I'm like, I got news for you. If you don't work under socialism with what they tell you to work at, you go to prison. Alternately known as the Gulag. Alright, so we are... Where are we going? Fishing Lodge, which is apparently right around the corner here. Or it's up on this hill. It's up on that hill.
Gut.
Ut.
That compass thing always knows where north is, huh? Even if it can't see the stars?
We're going to check this out here because look at that. We've got cases for 45 auto, which if we go back to the reloading bench up by Graham, we can reload these because we have all the powder and primer we could ever need. So let's go ahead and grab some of those because we're going to want those. We don't want the Wonder Glue. Let the dead horses continue to wander around in their weird crouched-like fashion. Are you trying to sabotage the economy, comrade? Yes. Down with capitalism. Down with free market. And capitalism isn't even an actual market term for anything. That was a Russian propaganda, or a Soviet Union rather, propaganda term from the Cold War. At some point I gotta get this guy some armor, because I'm sick of looking at him in his underwear.
For as long as I remember, the dead horses have thought that places of the old world were taboo. Doesn't look so spooky to me.
I do gotta say, we're going through this a lot quicker this time because I'm not going back to either stash or sell stuff. The last time I played through, I was doing a survival character, so I was grabbing every piece of junk I could to try and change it into something else. But yeah, once we're not doing that aspect, this actually goes quite a bit quicker. We'll take that, though. Because weapons usually fetch a fair price. And the Patriots Cookbook, or the Anarchist Cookbook, if you're in the real world. We'll take those, and that. It's always useful for help. Well, actually, we needed the walkie-talkies. That's what we were here for. And then, yeah, next we'll be up to the ranger station. Let's go ahead and... Let's go ahead and heal up. I got some sarsaparillas, I think. Is that not what I gave him? No, he's got a sawed off. I don't know how you repair a pool cue. Dude, you're wearing this stuff though. With another pool cue, but we're gonna do it anyway. Let's see. It's okay, John, I understand. I can neither confirm nor deny the existence of the 45 in my vicinity either. Santa Claus, are you there? Santa. Can I play Santa Claus? No, I can't crawl into the fucking thing. Ooh. Stuff. Get out of my way. I want this. You don't have anything I want there. I don't want this anymore. Hmm. Hey. There's the key for the lock we just picked. It's kind of like in Too Fast, Too Furious when they looked at that that car in the junkyard and Tyrese wrapped the shirt around his arm and punched the window out, and Paul Walker just reached down and opened up the door. Alright. That's enough of this. We're going to leave the junk and the bullet holes in the door. So we are going this way. Check the dog for more of that yummy sustenance of dog meat. I raided this dude already, right? Yep. Alright. Where are you? You need clothes.
Well then, let's get to trading.
Let's get to trading. Dude, put that on. That's better. Whatever.
The spitter plants and the green monster men aren't native to Zion. Wonder where they came from.
I know where they came from. It's a funny story. We're gonna find that out later. Oh, this thing only holds 7? Snag some more of that. Oh God, that scared the crap out of me. Oh. Where did you even see? There it is. Let's see. We got some more. Got some more food. Another car we can't blow up. I don't have my varmint rifle with the scope on it. Can we do it from here? Oh, we're not going to shoot at the friendly ones. Snag that, because that's usually got some good price tag attached to it.
So I finally get to explore all those
Caps.
taboo places without the other scouts yelling at me? Can't wait.
Is this one of those taboo places you're not supposed to be? Better question, does it look like I care? Yeah, this is going way quicker now that we're not running back and forth to sell the junk that we picked up. Be across the river. Yes, I do. And there is a road down there. So let's go back to the campground. I was going to put on a ranger hat, wasn't I? There, now I'm a park ranger. Something here wishes to do us ill. Alright. Is there a bedroll in here? I'll wait till morning, I think. Let's make this 10 a.m.
That compass thing always knows where north is, huh?
Yeah, that's kind of the
Even
point
if
of a
it
compass.
can't-
So, live chat. Confirm or deny? Let's get back up there.
See the stars?
So, is this a Thompson or not? 45 submachine gun, but it doesn't have, well, I can get a drum clip for it, but drum magazine, excuse me. But I'm pretty sure that is a Thompson, or what is legally exempt from a Thompson. Let's say that. Uh-oh, somebody's deceased. But we'll snag his armor. Because that was one of our allies. Where am I going? The ranger station and the general store. I thought we're on that side of the river, but I guess not. There's another campground up here. Yeah, I suppose maybe a Chinese knockoff just because it doesn't have the drum on it.
Fighting time.
True story, the last time I played through this, I took Animal Friend and this whole DLC got a lot more boring. Hey, there's an airplane up there. I never noticed that the last time I was in this. Now I kind of want to go up there. That's open world, so... Let's see if we can't get up that hill and find the airplane. We learn.
Still nothing here. Compass thing always knows where north is, huh? Even if we can't see the stars.
There's a cave that I didn't know was here. Maybe I did know that was here. Yes, Morning Glory Cave, I know it. That'll come into play later on in the quest. But I don't think I can climb this hill any further. Go and see what's up there. Let's check over here, because I guess it's on that mesa. Okay, so I don't think we can get up there.
Got anything bigger I can fight with?
You have stuff to fight with. Yeah, that's right. Back the fuck up. So are you just out of ammo, or what the hell?
Well then, let's get to trading.
Use the shotgun! Let's see if you switch to that. Nope, you went right back to your 45 auto. Alright. Oh, I'm dying. Holy shit. Get some Nuka-Cola in me. Dude, settle down. It's just a mantis. Lord Death Perk.
The way I heard it, salt upon wounds butchered everyone in New Canaan. They nailed their corpses to the cliffs.
That sounds painful. At least he didn't do it alive. I think the last time we played this, I discussed this too. But one of the things I'm trying to figure out is why there are so many bottle caps everywhere in like pre-war stuff. I mean, I understand on the current settlements in this game because that is the currency now. But like, you reach into suitcases like this and you find bottle caps. Like, people revered them as valuable even back before the war. And I don't completely understand why that is. Alright, so this is the next stop. Well, I mean, they're in the desk drawers and the suitcases, though, too. I mean, yeah, okay, I understand where you're coming from with litter bugs, but... Because, yeah, I mean, we all saw the 50s movie. You crack the cap off the bottle, and then you just let it fall on the ground. I get that. So we'll do some quick exploring around here. I think we're going to scale this hill, and we're going to call it a night.
Gotcha! Gotcha!
What do you have exactly? I see a red blip there. It's up on top of that plateau. Please don't let it be a Cazador. That works.
Explore all those taboo places without the other scouts yelling at me? Can't wait.
He can't wait. Nothing in there. Scrap metal so we can get some lead. Better grab that. I like that. But I mean, yeah, you notice that you play through this game and like when you're going through the RepCon facility like I was last night, you find these, all these, we need to conserve 45 for right now. Because I'm going to want that for the Cazadors when they come flying out. So we're actually going to switch to this. And the cash registers too, all the pre-war cash registers you see. It's the same thing. They're full of bottle caps. They're sitting right next to pre-war money, but yeah, they're full of bottle caps. Yay, 45. I don't want that. What am I looking for? Well, there's a terminal here. We'll do that. Alright, let's see. Well, this is very easy, but let's see if we can't make it even easier. No? Nothing? Wow, you guys suck. Tight. Tight like a twiga. Light. RE, shipping error. Hi Mandy, this is Horace Applebaum at the Zion General Store. I placed an order 3 weeks ago for the Deluxe Mountain Man all-in-one survival kits. You know, the ones that come with a compass, a pair of walkie-talkies, and a full first aid kit? I'm writing to you because as of today, 6/15/2057, I still haven't received the shipment and fresh out of the kits here. And with the summer tourist season picking up, I really need new ones ASAP. Thanks. Horace. Bus tour? Dear Scoutmaster Mitchum, thanks for following up. You'll be happy to know that the little Scout lunchboxes you ordered have arrived. You can pick them up from the general store when you arrive in Zion. The general store is open Monday through Saturday, 7 till nightfall. We look forward to seeing you and your Scouts on Independence Day. All the best, Horace Applebaum. Ari, shipping problems again. Mandy, who the hell is running this shipping company? I've just received 3 crates of Dinky the Dinosaur, officially licensed Dino Action dolls. These things were supposed to go to some tourist trap in Nevada. I see what you did there. How the hell did they get here? Mandy, what the hell can I do with this stuff? Maybe if we file off the Dinky trademarking, we can turn them around as kitty souvenirs and make a few bucks, but I'm still looking at a major loss here. Whatever's going on in your shipping department, take care of it, or I'll find someone else to handle my orders. I swear to God. Yours, Horace. P.S. I still haven't received that order of survival gear I requested last month. You know, things I actually sell to people. And that's all of it. Dinky the Dinosaur, the tourist trap in Nevada. Alright, what are we looking for in here? I don't even know, I didn't check with the quest. I just know I have to be here. Little Scout lunchboxes. There is supposed to be one in this room. Oh, there it is. Go away. this. There's one.
Why do
There's
you
another
carry
one.
all those bottle caps anyway? They jangle like crazy.
You found a limited edition Mojave Landmark Snow Globe, but you can't bring these ones to Mr. House. The Snow Globe has been added to the collection at the Lucky 38, which I have not been to yet. 2,000 caps added. Alright. General store desk key. You found the key to the locked desk in the Zion General store. Was that desk locked? It is. Another lunchbox. Some caps and a sarsaparilla. Alright, so I gotta find, I think, one more at this point. Ooh. Unopened Nuka-Cola. What a haul, I swear. More Nuka-Cola. Let's grab a couple of those, just because I know I can use those on recipes. Is that 5? Yep, that's 5. Bubblegum in a dish. How many pieces do you wish? Let's see. Is that all that I want out of here? I think that's all that I want out of here. But yeah, John, you know what I'm saying. I mean, there's like a stupid amount of bottle caps stored in, you know, not trash cans in this game.
Whoa! Here we
Whoa.
go!
Lame. Good to know. I guess we'll that's that the next time. Why the hell wasn't that there the first time I went up there? Why the hell didn't you do something about it? So I actually know you're up here. We're gonna be proactive about this. Except you spawned in the wall this time.
I hear some odd things about the civilized lands outside Zion. Is there really a giant thunder lizard?
That is a
living
giant
inside?
radiation mutated bear. Like a mutated sea bass. And of course, it's ill-tempered. Alright.
Whoa! Here we go!
You want to not stand in front of the bullet? That would be ever so helpful. duct tape, a pencil, bobby pins, 4570 government. That's always helpful. Nothing useful in there. Some cowboy hats. Still nothing useful. Hang on. Need that. Grab some more ammo. See? Right there. Bottle caps just hanging around. Activate contaminated medical supply kit. Okay. Medical supply kit is mostly intact, but several of the sterile bandages have been broken open and the disinfectant bottle is leaking. You can try to salvage what's there, or you can find replacements for the contaminated components. Alternately, you can use alcohol to re-sterilize the bandages. Medicine 30 or greater required. Leave it alone. Sterilize the kit with alcohol. We're going to do that. With some high-proof alcohol, you could sterilize the kit rather than replacements. Requires 1 scotch, 1 vodka, 1 whiskey. Okay. So everything that we need is actually in this building. Let's grab some cash. So let's go ahead and grab the rest of this, which is lame. I wanted that scotch. And we'll check those in a second. Alright, so...
There can't really be a place where people go into big buildings.
Come on. Ooh, more ammo.
Give away all their money just to watch someone flip paper squares on a table.
Dude, there's all sorts of weird shit out there. And yes, if we look back as tribals like you are, we would think it was all absolutely nuts. Alcohol abuse, how dare you. No, I used it for a good cause. I regret nothing. Alright. So there's a park ranger up this hill here, but there are also 2 massive Yao Guai guarding it. So I'm gonna see if we can't actually get up here as we sit. See, I've got the red blip for the one already. How dare you? I need a sounder board. That would be perfect right now. Come on. You're gonna love that. You're stuck in the middle of the reload and you're just sitting there. Come on, reload, 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 reload. I'll try this, see if I can finish it off this way. Yeah, like that. Grab the meat off of it. And now we are at the ranger station. We'll raid that. Of course, we don't have the lockpick to do it. Why would we? What am I at for lockpick? I think I have it at 55. So if I have a locksmith's reader, we can get in. I'm at 65. Let's see if I was smart enough to pack a locksmith's reader. Lame. I don't have one. Use that to fix my hat though. Got some food if I want it. All the good stuff is locked in the cell. Oh. Bobby pin though.
There can't really be a place where people go into big buildings.
See, bobby pin, combat knife, more pre-war money, another cowboy hat, a stim pack, and we'll leave the food.
Buildings and give away all their money just to watch someone flip paper squares on it, like the shadow of a ghost.
And I think that's where we're gonna call it. So, go ahead and hard save. Oh, that was our last hard save at RepCon. So, that is going to be that. Alright, so that was another installment into New Vegas. We're getting into the DLC and getting everything ready to go. And I want to thank everybody for coming and hanging out for us tonight. And just give a reminder of the fact that, A, we have a massive impeachment going on that we all need to keep paying attention to. That floor vote's going to be tomorrow, so watch out for that, and we'll see what happens there. I am on the fence as to whether or not they're actually going to do something about that, or whether it's actually going to pass. I mean, I can see equal reasons why they lose the 18 votes they have in the House, or they get everybody on board. It is completely up in the air at this point. So we're going to be watching that pretty closely come tomorrow. That'll probably pop up right about the time I'm going to work. So we'll pay attention to that. And as I mentioned yesterday, my episode with the Conservative American, Ben, is my last episode of Eddsworld for the year. So we will see you back after the first of the year with another rousing episode. I think I'm going to get Jake to come on, because he's not done a live stream with me. He's done a couple pre-recordeds. He's not done a live stream with me. So we'll get him to come on. We'll talk about Freedom Scoop, and we'll talk about everything that happened over the holidays. So look out for that coming up. I do want to take some time, especially if they do get the vote to pass, and see what McConnell's going to do after the first of the year in the Senate. So look for some solo videos on that. Other than that, we're going to try and get one more of these in before Christmas. I've got some time. on the 23rd because the girlfriend's got some doctor's appointments that day, and I don't have to work. So we'll possibly do this, and maybe we'll do this in the middle of the day too, because I mean I do appreciate everybody coming on in the middle of the night and watching me do this, but we'll do a little bit for the middle of the day and see if we can't get some more people on board. Always remember, sharing is caring. That goes for the podcast, that goes for the Ed Talk, that goes for the gaming stream, that goes for the solo videos, especially the solo videos, because I'm being algorithmically demoted again on YouTube, and it doesn't seem to affect my live stream, but it does definitely affect my solo video. I am not searchable right now on that, so of course you'll always get the opportunity to get a bunch of Fox News content before you get any of my content. So we always say on this show, never take the words of bloggers, podcasters, or journalists as gospel. Find all the facts and draw your own conclusions. And if you're on Twitch still, stick with me, because I'm going to shut everything down as far as YouTube, DLive, Facebook, Periscope goes. But we're going to stay on Twitch for a little while, and we're going to go find somebody to raid. So let's get up onto the dashboard, get everything closed down. Alright, so we'll kill that, kill that, kill that. YouTube audience, have a good night. Let's go find somebody to raid. We'll do this one.
Oh. Oh my. Ed, hey! Thank you for